This is your host Jasleen Khanuja from your India TV, bringing on to you Modi-Trump Summit at NRG Stadium in Houston. Well, Texas welcomes Modi in their own cowboy style, calling it a Howdy Modi event. It's going to be a beautiful summit. Over 50,000 people have already registered here. 20 plus countries, all 50 states of America. This is probably going to be one of the biggest summits ever in the United States of America, and Your India TV is all excited to cover it. This historic event will bring on to you one of the best cultural celebrations. Around 27 dance groups will be joining us here, and over 400 participants will be performing in different ways, showing the cultural diversity from India and America. Stay tuned in for more updates.
कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले, छू लेते दिल के तार से इंडिया वाले, हर जीत छीन ले हार से इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले, उंगली पे सबको नचा दे हम इंडिया वाले.
Nicknamed as Bayou City, Edge City, 713 Space City, Houston has become one of the global cities with its strength in culture, medicine and research. Houston is described as one of the most ethnically and religiously diverse metropolis across the United States, and hence a perfect choice for Howdy Modi beautiful event.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome His Excellency, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi.
NRG Stadium is the first retractable roof stadium for NFLs with natural grass. We are going to witness, and we are also expecting a mini trade or a limited trade treaty between India and US after a beautiful speech by Prime Minister Honorable Modi ji all the way from India for this beautiful summit, as well as President Trump from the United States of America, which is definitely a sign of warming relations between the two countries. On one hand, while we are expecting that President Trump is looking forward to some relaxations on the tariff side from India, particularly on Harley-Davidson motorcycles, agricultural produce exported by United States like almonds, peaches, apples, etc. On the other hand, India is also expecting a comeback of the preferential treatment on the services side.
On behalf of diverse and welcoming city in the United States, Mayor Sylvester Turner presents the key to the city of Houston, the energy capital of the world, to Prime Minister Modi in recognition of the exceptional relationship between the people of India and the people of Houston.
Today is a celebration. It is a celebration of the friendship between America and India, a strong, resolute, and growing friendship. Our nations have interests that are intertwined. We share a history, We share cultures. We share language. We share values. India is the largest democracy on the face of the earth. And America is proud to be your friend. Today is also a celebration of the incredible Indian American community here in the United States and especially here in the great state of Texas. We have over 500,000 Indian Americans who call Texas home. And the Indian American community here in Houston, in Texas, and across America is wonderfully diverse, is vibrant, believes in small business, in opportunity, believes in freedom, and through all of Texas and all of America, we say thank you for the incredible contributions of the Indian American community. As a lifelong Houstonian, it is particularly meaningful to me, and I know to many here, that Prime Minister Modi chose to come to Houston, Texas, the most diverse big city in America, and the most entrepreneurial city in America. And I look forward to decades and centuries of closer economic and military and diplomatic ties of friendship between Texas and India, between America and India. We are friends, and today is celebrating that friendship.
Congressman Brian Fitzpatrick, all the way from Philadelphia, is right here with us to celebrate Howdy Modi in Houston, Texas. Welcome to Yo India TV with me, Jasleen, Khanuja. It's a great feeling here because President Trump will be joining us with Prime Minister Modi. What's your take on the beautiful crowd and the setting?
Yeah, no, this is a great scene. Definitely came here to see Modi and not to Houston, Texas, for all the Eagles fans back home. They're not playing here today. But we have a tremendous Indian population back in my home district, Pennsylvania's 1st Congressional District, which is the northern suburbs of Philadelphia. I'm very, very close to them. When I heard that the Prime Minister was going to be here, I wanted to make sure I was here to see him and welcome him to the United States.
So, you know, India and America have a lot of things in common. Both are one of the greatest democracies. Both are leading on the economic side these days. And there is a lot of trade that's going on between the two countries, both in terms of goods and services. In 2018, the numbers went out in a couple of billions, you know, around 86 billion for the goods and around 58 billion for the services, which is a big number. Do you see the relationship strengthening after this event and some treaty coming up?
No doubt about it. I mean, this is going to be a great gathering of Americans and Indians and people from all over who are supporters of India. And we have a long history together. You know, the United States is the world's oldest democracy, India the world's largest democracy. We have a great trading partnership that we want to expand. We have great military intelligence sharing. You know, when I was an FBI agent, we did a lot of work in that regard. So we're just very, very thankful for the relationship. We want it to expand and to grow. Watch me on Yo India TV. I'm Representative Brian Fitzpatrick from Pennsylvania's 1st Congressional District.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President of the United States and the Prime Minister of India.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तब जय गाता, जन गण मंगलदायक जय है भारत भाग्य विधाता।
जय हे जय हे जय हे
जय 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 हे।
Hello everyone, the fabulous celebrations of Howdy Modi that you see. Do you know Texas India Forum was specially created to create this special magic for all of you right here. And we have none other than Mr. Amit Bhandari representing Texas India Forum. Welcome to your own event. It's fabulous, it's beautiful. So many people from around the world have gathered here and the arrangements made are really fantastic. Give us some insights.
Thank you. When we found out that Modi ji was willing to consider to come to Houston, we got together as a community, and some of the community leaders said, let's form a new non-profit and let's do a big event. And you can see it today. We had over 1,000 volunteers. We raised over $2 million to put this together. Everything is free for everyone, and it's amazing. I mean, Houston community is very generous. As you know, that a lot of the non-profits that work in India started here. So very, very generous people have big hearts, and they're willing to give for things like this.
मोदी है तो मुमकिन है. Howdy Modi!
Howdy, Modi!
Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Texas. Good morning, America. Greetings to my fellow Indians in India and around the world. Friends, this morning we have a very special person with us. He needs no introduction. He was a household name and very popular even before he went on to occupy the highest office in this great country. From CEO to Commander-in-Chief, from boardrooms to the Oval Office, from studios to global stage, from politics to the economy and to security. He has left a deep and lasting impact everywhere. Today, he is here with us. It is my honor and privilege to welcome here in this magnificent stadium and magnificent gathering. And I can say, I had a chance to meet him often. And every time I found the friendliness, warmth, energy, the President of the United States of America Mr. Donald Trump. This is extraordinary. This is unprecedented. Friends, as I told you, we have met a few times, and every time he has been the same warm, friendly, accessible, energetic, and full of wit. I admire him for something more. A sense of leadership, a passion for America, a concern for every American, a belief in American future, and a strong resolve to make America great again. And he has already made the American economy strong again. He has achieved much for the United States and for the world. Friends, we in India have connected well with President Trump. The words of candidate Trump, अब की बार ट्रंप सरकार. Mr. President, you had introduced me to your family in 2017, and today I have the honor to introduce you to my family. Over 1 billion Indians and people of Indian heritage around the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my friend, a friend of India, a great American president, Mr. Donald Trump.
We have Mr. Atul Tamurdekar right here with us at Howdy Modi in Houston, and he's one of the speakers of the day in 2015 when Prime Minister Modi had visited Singapore. Then he had made arrangements for all those events, so he has that experience, and today he'll be sharing some of his experiences with all of us as well. Welcome to Your India TV with me, Jasleen, Khanuja. And first of all, how is this event compared to your event in Singapore?
Well, I must say the biggest differentiator is you have President Trump coming here. The scale-wise was equally bigger. We had 30,000 people there from diaspora, and over here you have close to 50 or more. So I think not only the scale, but it's about celebration. With every year passing by, the diaspora events are getting more iconic, more larger than life, and they bring about a diversity and the rich cultural heritage that India has. This is a celebration of the peace and non-violence from the land of Mahatma Gandhi. It's a celebration of Indian Americans' contribution to U.S. socially, economically, state-wise, and you name it. I mean, there is no other sector left where Indians have not contributed in the U.S. So this, I think, is all about celebration.
And this is truly in line with the background music that's going on in the NRG stadiums right now. Modi hai to mumkin hai, ji haan, Modi ji hai to kuch bhi mumkin hai. We have recently seen the abrogation of 370, making the Kashmiri Pandits so proud, and you are contributing on the educational side as well through your Global Schools Foundation. So give us some insights into that non-profit.
See, as a part of Global Schools Foundation, we have set it up to basically educate all the diaspora and international students all over. So in Japan, we've got the largest Japanese students coming in to Southeast Asia, ASEAN, and Middle East. One of our primary purpose is to go to each country and provide a very high quality differential education to people in a very, very affordable basis. Kashmir is one of the most welcome steps because if you know, we have contributed to a school bus in Kashmir. This is provided on the food sector. The difficulty was that the army was running a school, but the children who were staying away, like 10 kilometers away, they had no way to come to the school. So when the army approached us, we said, guys, we can help you. We'll give you, donate a bus to you. You ferry it down and bring the children over. That's our contribution to Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir. We believe that that state, now the Union Territory, needs a lot of development. I think we have not seen the real picture. We have seen it. It's so difficult to even navigate in parts of Kashmir because every place has been hounded for decades and decades. So I think there's a very welcome change. With education, the whole Kashmir will change.
Awesome, and thank you for the wonderful contribution. Howdy, Modi!
Howdy!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Houston. I am so thrilled to be here in the great state of Texas with one of America's greatest, most devoted, and most loyal friends, Prime Minister Modi of India. Thank you. Thank you. And Prime Minister Modi is doing a truly exceptional job for India and for all of the Indian people. It is my immense privilege to be here with him today at this profoundly historic event. We're especially grateful to be joined by over 50,000 incredible members of our nation's thriving, prospering, flourishing, and hardworking Indian American community. Thank you. Just a few months ago, in the largest democratic election in the history of our world, 600 million Indians went to the polls and voted overwhelmingly for Prime Minister Modi and his party. Congratulations, Mr. Prime Minister. Prime Minister Modi and I have come to Houston to celebrate everything that unites America and India, our shared dreams and bright futures. I've also come to express my profound gratitude to the nearly 4 million amazing Indian Americans all across our country. You enrich our culture. You uphold our values. You uplift our communities, and you are truly proud to be American, and we are proud to have you as Americans. We thank you, we love you, And I want you to know my administration is fighting for you each and every day.
Hey everyone, joining us on Howdy Modi event is Mr. Kapil Mathur, who is the president of Magic Bus, a charity organization doing a very wonderful work in India. And let's learn a little more about it. Welcome to Your India TV. First of all, let me know how's the excitement going on at Howdy Modi.
First of all, thank you for the interview and for having us here. We're all very excited to be here. I've been a Houstonian for 22 years, and this is the single biggest, most exciting moment for our community, bringing together different cultures, India and the US. So we're very excited.
Jai Hind!
Jai Hind.
In my campaign for president, I promised all of that. If we were elected, India would have a true and great friend in the White House. And I can tell you, you have never had a better friend as president than President Donald Trump. That I can tell you. The Prime Minister knows that. On this day, I'm happy to report that the relationship between the United States and India is stronger than ever before. The ties between our two nations are grounded in our common values and our shared commitment to democracy. We are free nations with great faith and a fierce devotion to our national independence. We are governed by the rule of law, guided by commitment to justice, and strengthened by our love of liberty. Our two national constitutions both begin with the same three beautiful words: we the people. That means that in America and India alike, we honor, respect, trust, empower, and fight for the citizens we proudly serve. Every day, the Indian-American community is helping to strengthen our country and build our future. Indian Americans are pioneering groundbreaking medicines to save countless lives. They're developing revolutionary technology that is changing the world. And they're founding new businesses that provide jobs to thousands of our fellow citizens. Prime Minister Modi, I look forward to working with you to make our nations even more prosperous than ever before. Today we honor all of the brave American and Indian military service members who work together to safeguard our freedom. We stand proudly in defense of liberty, and we are committed to protecting innocent civilians from the threat of radical Islamic terrorism. Thank you. Both India and the United States also understand that to keep our communities safe, we must protect our borders.
America is the land of entrepreneurs, and we have one more enterprising entrepreneur, Gaurav Khandelwal, who is also supporting Howdy Modi movement. Welcome to Your India TV, and how's the feel at this moment?
Very euphoric. People are extremely excited to be here. The fact that Modi and Trump are both here in this town, 50,000 people are going to fill the stadium. Extremely excited.
So, as an entrepreneur, how are you contributing to the success of this event?
Well, we are here because we believe in the future of India-US relations. We believe that Texas and India together can do a lot of great things. So here I am with the community, with the leadership from the largest energy companies in the world here today to make sure that that vision becomes a reality.
Awesome, and all the very best. Howdy Modi!
Howdy Modi!
Watch us on Your India TV!
आपने पूछा है हाउडी मोदी, तो मेरा तो मन कहता है उसका जवाब यही है, भारत में सब अच्छा है। सब चंगासी, बधाज मजामा छे। अंता बागुंदी, एल्ला चेन्नागिरे, एल्लाम सौकियम, सर्वछान चाल्याए। सब खूब भालो, सबू भल्ला अच्छी। साथियों, हमारे अमेरिकी मित्रों को ये आश्चर्य हो रहा होगा कि मैंने क्या बोला है। प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप और मेरे अमेरिकी मित्रों, मैंने इतना ही कहा है, एवरीथिंग इज फाइन।
Hey everyone, we have a very famous doctor from Houston, Dr. Amitabh Bhalla, right here with us at Howdy Modi movement. Welcome to Your India TV. We are all so excited about it. How is the feel as a localite?
Well, I am so ready to celebrate. The vibe here has been just magical the last few weeks since we heard Prime Minister Modi is going to come. And it is such a significant moment for me as an individual born in India and now calling the United States my home, to see the leader of the world's oldest democracy and the world's largest democracy come together in the presence of the largest audience to celebrate unity. So that gives me hope that if more world leaders do this and try to find common ground, the world will definitely be a harmonious and peaceful place.
70 साल से एक और बड़ा चैलेंज था, जिसे कुछ दिन पहले भारत ने फेयरवेल दे दिया है। आप समझ गए? ये विषय है आर्टिकल 370 का। आर्टिकल 370 ने आर्टिकल 370 ने जम्मू कश्मीर और लद्दाख के लोगों को विकास से और समान अधिकारों से वंचित रखा था। इस स्थिति का लाभ आतंकवाद और अलगाववाद बढ़ाने वाली ताकतें उठा रही थी। अब भारत के संविधान ने जो अधिकार बाकी भारतीयों को दिए हैं, वही अधिकार जम्मू कश्मीर और लद्दाख के लोगों को भी मिल गए हैं।
Board member of Anglo-American Kashmir Forum. Mr. Rajiv Pandit is right here with us, embracing the Howdy Modi event. Welcome to Your India TV, and how's the feel here?
It feels wonderful. We are very excited. We have 600 organizations, more than 1,000 volunteers, and 50,000 people coming from all 50 states here. This is probably the largest community-driven volunteer event that has occurred, and the first time ever to have a sitting president and a sitting prime minister together. So we are very excited. As you can feel, there's a lot of energy here. Houston is the space capital, it is the medical capital, and is the energy capital of the United States. And we're celebrating two wonderful democracies coming together for greater economic ties and also regional security. As you know, both democracies have been attacked by terrorism. So we're looking to offer stability and security in our respective continents, as well as increasing our economic ties.
And you had a beautiful meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji yesterday evening. Give us some insights into the main outcome.
I was one of the representatives of the Kashmiri Pandit delegation. We offered our wonderful thanks for the abrogation of Article 370 and 35A, which has actually kept Kashmir in the dark ages. It was a failed state where women did not have the same rights as men, where children did not have the same rights, and the scheduled caste did not have the same rights. So we see this as improving our civil rights. There's also a security situation. As you know, there's a lot of terrorism there. Groups such as Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Hizbul Mujahideen, and even ISIS have had their flags shown there. So we offered our thanks for the ability to go and bring Kashmir back into a modern India, where India's anti-corruption laws will be applied, where India's affirmative action laws will be applied, and where the Kashmiri Pandits, my community, which was exiled, where we lost thousands of members and 350,000 Kashmiri Pandits were ethnically cleansed, will now be able to return and regain their property, hopefully after the abrogation is complete on October 31st.
Well, big congratulations to all of you, and we are happy to see the smiling faces back. You know, in your own country, it should never happen that you can't live in your own state peacefully. So that was very sad all these years, and thanks to PM Modi for bringing this wonderful transformation for the Kashmiri Pandits.
आने वाले 2-3 दिनों में प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप के साथ मेरी बातचीत होने वाली है। मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि उससे भी कुछ पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट निकलेगा। वैसे तो प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप मुझे टफ नेगोशिएटर कहते हैं, लेकिन वो खुद भी द आर्ट ऑफ द डील में माहिर है, और मैं उनसे बहुत कुछ सीख रहा हूं। साथियों, एक बेहतर भविष्य के लिए हमारा ये फॉरवर्ड मार्च अब और तेज गति से बढ़ने वाला है। आप सभी साथी इसका अहम हिस्सा है, ड्राइविंग फोर्स है। आप अपने वतन से दूर है, लेकिन वतन की सरकार आपसे दूर नहीं है। साथियों, भारतीयों के लिए अमेरिका में और अमेरिकियों में के लिए भारत में आगे बढ़ने की अपार संभावना है। $5 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी के लिए न्यू इंडिया का सफर और प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप के नेतृत्व में अमेरिका की मजबूत इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ, इन संभावनाओं को नए पंख लगा देंगे।
हमारे साथ आज है ओवरसीज फ्रेंड्स ऑफ बीजेपी की कोर कमेटी मेंबर शिशिर बजोरिया जी, जो कोलकाता इंडिया से पधारे हुए हैं। बहुत बहुत स्वागत आपका यो इंडिया टीवी पे, और इस हिस्टोरिक ओकेजन पे आपको कैसा प्रतीत हो रहा है?
धन्यवाद जी, आपके दर्शकों को नमस्कार। आज एक बड़ा ऐतिहासिक दिन है। ये ऐतिहासिक दिन इसलिए है कि विश्व में प्रथम बार एक देश का राष्ट्रपति, अमेरिका का राष्ट्रपति हमारे देश के प्रधानमंत्री के संग एक स्टेज में आ रहे हैं. This is really history in the making. It's never happened before. The biggest importance and significance of this is it shows that India has come a long way. We are now really on the high table. And President Trump is not just making a guest appearance. He is going to deliver a 30-minute speech. And also from the American side, there are about more than 25 senators, congressmen and governors, and on a bipartisan level. It's got nothing to do with politics. It's all about India. We are celebrating India and India's diaspora.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any final message to your India TV viewers?
आप सब बने रहिए अपने भारत माता के संग और भारत माता की जय.
भारत माता की जय.
Ravi Drums here, Howdy Modi. It's going down today. You know what to do. Yo, India.
Hey everyone, DJ Ravi Drums is right here with us in Houston, Texas. And he is one single man who will be both on the DJ and the drums, and he'll be welcoming Modi. He'll be doing the real honors through his music and art. Welcome Ravi to Your India TV. And I see the excitement, the cultural celebrations are on in the full swing. What's your take on the overall mood and atmosphere?
My God, it's on fire. Like the energy here is crazy. You think it's like Coachella or something. It's bananas. But yo, India, I got a record coming out called Freaking Like an Indian. So please go check it out. We got a dance contest, but today I get the great privilege of playing Modi ji on stage. So that'll be really fun.
Awesome. So look forward to enjoying your performance on the stage. Look forward to welcoming Modi ji. Howdy Modi!
Howdy Modi! Yo India! Yo India! It's Ravi Drums here, Howdy Modi, doing it big. Yo India TV!
Yes, I'm talking about yoga here. Yoga is the foundation of Indian culture, and yoga has spread like a viral thing all over the world because people have come to know the benefits of meditation and yoga. And one of the preachers and teachers of yoga is none other than Parul Brahmbhatt, all the way from Manhattan and the West Palm Beach, who is right here in Houston to celebrate Howdy Modi!
Howdy Modi!
How are you doing? Howdy Parul!
I'm doing great. This is wonderful. It's so great to see such a nice turnout here. I think this is an amazing event for Indians and putting Indians on the map, especially in the US, and hopefully this will be great for our trade relations, right?
अभी तो समय नहीं है, ज्यादा नहीं कहूंगा. वो जो मुश्किलों का अंबार है, वो जो मुश्किलों का अंबार है, वही तो मेरे हौसलों की मीनार है। वही तो मेरे हौसलों की मीनार है। साथियों, भारत आज चुनौतियों को टाल नहीं रहा, हम चुनौतियों से टकरा रहे हैं। भारत आज थोड़े बहुत इंक्रीमेंटल चेंज पर नहीं, समस्याओं के पूर्ण समाधान पर जोर दे रहा है।
Hey everyone, joining us at Howdy Modi is Dr. Vivek Cody, who is also a Houstonite. How's the feel here, sir?
It's amazing. I was last here for the Super Bowl, and I think today is as loud and as exciting as the Super Bowl was.
Awesome. So as a localite, you've been hearing a lot and probably contributing a lot towards the success of this event. You know, it's not easy to put this big event together. You know, over 50,000 people have registered for this event. So give us some insights into the background work and your contribution.
So this is unprecedented in terms of the size and scale of an Indian event in Houston. Nothing has been at this level. There have been 1,500 volunteers, more than 600 organizations that have participated. This has been a truly unified community activity, and that frankly is, I think, the charm and magic of Prime Minister Modi is that he brings everybody together, and that's what has been manifested here in Houston.
Head of Chancery at Consulate General of India in San Francisco, Mr. Ramakant Kumar, is right here with us to celebrate the Howdy Modi movement. तो बहुत ही खूबसूरत भाषण आज हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने दिया, और हाउडी मोदी के आंसर जो इतना अच्छा उन्होंने इंडिया की विभिन्न भाषाओं में दिया, मुझे लगता है दैट वाज रियली माइंड ब्लोइंग. इट टच्ड ऑल ऑफ आवर हार्ट्स एंड सोल्स. तो क्या कहेंगे?
That's why Howdy Modi, and that's the reaction of whole of America and India, you know.
Mr. Vikram Khanna, Professor of Law at the University of Michigan, is right here with us at Howdy Modi. And how was the speech?
I thought it was a remarkable speech. It highlighted so many of the important issues between the US and India and how the relationship is growing and developing, and also highlighted India's strong efforts towards development and how it's had broad-based growth for many people in its society. I thought it was a remarkable event to see both of the leaders of the two largest democracies in the world walking hand in hand and talking about such important issues together.
What was the best point that Trump made?
I think one of the best points that Trump made was how successful people of Indian origin have been in the U.S. and how he hopes to build on the U.S.-India relationship that's been building over the last few years.
So what next? You expect some history to be built on?
Well, I'm an optimist, so I always hope for good things in the future, and both the President and the Prime Minister suggested that there might be some good news later this week, so fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Stay tuned in. Absolutely.
Pleasure.
meteorologist from New York, Dr. Rajveer Purohit, is right here with us to celebrate Howdy Modi. And he's all excited to share his experiences with you. How was the event?
I thought the atmosphere was electric. You know, the audience went crazy. I thought Modi gave an amazing speech. And he also gave the speech in front of the President of the United States. He defended Indian interest. He talked about Article 370, which I think was important to me. And he did it with Trump in the audience. He talked about how America can be a great partner against terrorism, fighting terrorists, with India. The audience went crazy. I think we were all really inspired and moved by the speech. I thought it was pitch perfect and done with all of the important people that need to hear India's message to the world in the audience. It was amazing.
Absolutely, I totally concur with your thoughts and the way he introduced President Trump and thereafter reacted to his speech. Both of them were amazing too, and audience was absolutely delighted, of course.
Absolutely.
What's one high point in President Trump's speech that struck a chord in your memory?
I think the high point for me was the fact that Trump is willing to work with India and that he sees Modi as an important partner, both for trade as well as fighting terrorism.
Everyone was so blown away with Modi ji's capabilities. What a beautiful lecture he gave. He introduced Trump so well in English and then he delivered a beautiful speech in Hindi. What a command he has over languages, and especially when he answered, how is Modi? Because Modi is no one without the 130 crore people of India who back him, and he clearly mentioned that he is for the people, and he's tried to speak in so many different Indian languages, native Indian languages, to bring out that everything is fine, all is well. We all witnessed some of the most historic speeches made by two greatest leaders of the world-class economies that US and India are. Congratulations, Prime Minister Modi ji, and we look forward to some great moves, some great deals between you and President Trump that will definitely make the future of both countries brighter and better. With this, I, Jasleen Khanuja, would like to wrap up from Houston, Texas. See you next time. Keep watching Your India TV.